Good morning. It's a flat start to trade once again for the equity markets here in India. The IT stocks are underperforming, so is pharma, the commodity pack and the energy pack, and specifically the public sector enterprises are doing quite well. The headline is that the Nifty 50 is at 17,840 or thereabouts, and it's practically unchanged from Friday. Remember, yesterday also was a flat close. And the broader markets are more or less tracking that. It's almost completely unchanged for the mid cap as well as the small cap index as well. What are the factors that you need to bear in mind at the start today? Overnight, you had Treasury yields in the US spike as bond dealers are anticipating that taper is going to start very soon. Remember, a lot of people are talking about November as a possibility. So that is being priced in. The 2-year bond yield spiked to an 18-month high overnight, and that is clearly had a bearing on the equity markets as well. Asian equity markets started on a bit of a rocky note this morning, and that's having a bearing on our markets as well. Oil is something to definitely watch out for, and crude oil has been on the boil. You have WTI crude that is currently trading above $75, and you have Brent crude that is at a near 3-year high, just under the $80 per barrel mark. So you will actually see that quite a few of the oil names, the likes of HPCL, BPCL, ONGC, all in focus today, among the top gainers and the losers. So broadly, if you look at it, the breadth is still in favor of the advances overall. And if you look at the Nifty heat map as well, you'll find that there are more gainers than losers currently on the Nifty 50, or right now actually, as I look at it, it's more or less even Stevens. The biggest gainer is Coal India. You have NTPC Power Grid that is gaining. IOC, as I mentioned, is looking quite good, up as much as 1.8%. Ultratech Cement, SBI, BPCL again doing quite well. By the way, BPCL coming out with quite a few statements on the expenditure drive that it's going to get onto, and an update on the privatization that could happen by the end of the year. So obviously that stock is going to be in focus. Among the losers on the Nifty 50, you have HCL Tech, Infosys, Cipla, Bajaj Finserv, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Bajaj Finance also is there, down about 0.6%. The likes of Sun Pharma losing ground, TCS losing ground. So those are actually stocks that have been under pressure in the recent past, in yesterday's session as well, and that continues to be the case today. Now, overall, if you think about it, IT is a sector that has been underperforming, realty has been underperforming, metals are more or less okay, about 0.5% gains for them, commodities are in focus. So what you have to watch out for, the individual names, if there's any updates from the government on BPCL, that's a stock to watch. HPCL is also in focus, and clearly individual stocks is what you have to watch out for. It could be a more or less range bound day of trade with markets at elevated levels today.